let me quickly take you through how to interact with the software. You've already watched the slideshow presentation in which I explained the 5 different tools, the key performance parameters that are used to measure the health of a farm business. So let me take you through this application, which has been built to automatically compute those parameters to save you the hassle, minimize errors. When you're doing something manually, you can tend to make errors in calculations. So let's use the software. This software allows you to do that. I published that article over 6 years ago. So this interface here is based on the publication from which we obtained the reporting format, the main one, which is the net worth statement as well as the income statement. The net worth statement being also called the balance sheet, and the income statement being also called the P&L, profit and loss report. All right, so the book is Essentials of Agricultural Economics by A.J. Adegeye and J.S. Ditto. All right, now I wouldn't really advise that you make any changes to what the headings, the input headings are. These are based on best practices, and I found them as a consultant over the last 12 years or so. Interacting with farm business owners to be quite adequate. So you just make your entries as appropriate. You don't need to make any modifications, any major changes to it. So I won't spend more time on that. What you need to take note about is in this interface is that you can actually change the year of operation. So for instance, if you change 2021 here to another year, if I change, let me just show you something quickly. Look at this interface. You can see that it's January to December 2021. If I go back and I make a change to it, I make it 2020 to, okay, 1 minute, 2020. All right, if I did that and I went back again to the same table, you'll see that now it's showing January to December 20, and that's across board, every single place where you have to show the year, it automatically updates it. So that's one thing you can do there apart from changing the input headings. Okay, now let's go straight away to the first section. The 2 buttons that are colored green with elaborate text on them, with yellow text, are the 2 areas of data input you need to make into the software. All right. The idea is, of course, the income statement needs inputs. You need to make some inputs for it to generate it. So you have your crop sales. This has been designed to be all-encompassing. The farm business is designed is assumed to be an integrated farm. So I am sure it captures the needs of most of you. If anybody needs any modifications, of course, I'm always able to do that for you. All right, so you see that there's an area where you have text in blue color. Those ones are the ones that you can edit. Anyone that's not in blue color, notice I tried to make a change there to the black one. It won't work. It's only the places where you have the text in blue color, text in blue color, that you can make changes. All right. Now, we can see that. That's where you can make changes. You can see that. All right. Now, what happens is you make your entries from January to December. The idea is you're able to put in all your data. But if anybody wants a version of the application that actually allows you to make daily entries, which are automatically summarized as total for the month, that's going to be added for you free of charge. No customization fee at all for that. In fact, it's available. It's just that some of those who have spoken with me so far, all of them, have expressed a preference for this format because they use my Poultry Farm Manager software and they feel they're able to do that, pick up the totals from there. Like I said, it can be done for you free of charge. I'll add that extra feature. All right. So that's the income statement inputs. Then you have the net worth statement data inputs. Again, these are the inputs you need to generate this time around the net worth statement of the balance sheet. Cash in hand, blah, blah, blah. All those values at the end of each month, you want to pull those values. But you have to first of all collate that data. And again, this can be done on a daily basis. We can have an interface designed for you that I will incorporate free of charge, no extra fee, if you want it, that allows you to post entries on a daily basis and it automatically summarizes into the month. All right. Again, once you do this, it's only the areas where you have the blue text that you can make changes to. Keep that in mind. And it's so simple. Once you do the entries, you have totals at the end, cumulative totals, and you just keep going. Now, when you're putting in these entries, what automatically happens is that there are some elaborate reports that are being prepared automatically. But first of all, let's go to the diagnostic snapshot. Why did I design this? Because sometimes what you want a quick report. You just want a one-page summary of the KPIs, because the idea, if you have watched the first part of this slideshow, of this video, you understand that these tools can be very useful for assessing the viability of a farm business. So you want to know how healthy the farm business is. So the 5 KPIs, the net income, the net worth, the net worth statement, the net capital ratio, the working capital ratio, current capital ratio, all of that, okay, can be automatically generated, and you have everything, some of the input heads on the same page. And that's what you have here. And you are able to actually just choose what period you want to see. Maybe you want to see just January, you want to see just March, you want to see just August, or you want to see the entire year. So whatever you choose, the report generates for you, and that's what you have on your screen here. And if you decide you want to print it, there's a legend at the bottom that explains each of the different KPIs, which can be useful in case you want to remind yourself and you're not familiar with some of the parameters and how they and what they mean. All right, so you can click the print preview button and send it to the printer straight away, and it automatically comes with headers and footers inserted in line with whatever your preference is, aside from the stuff that has to do with my intellectual property. All right, so basically then you come back to the main menu after you've done that. So that's for the diagnostic snapshot. It just lets you look at a particular month or a particular period, if it's the month of the whole year. Now you can come now to the cumulative report. The cumulative report allows you to look at January to December scenario. And please note, all of these interfaces have graphical interfaces that will accompany them. All right, those are things I'm going to add for each client. It just depends on what you want, because we're not exactly sure which ones people prefer, and we don't want to just make the video too long or make the software itself too big. So it's now you tell me what the preference is. Again, there's no charge for that. We put in the graphs. If you have been following me for a while, then you've seen my software. You know I have some very sophisticated applications with automated graphs. Adding the graphs is not a problem at all. Let me know what you need, and I'll make it happen. No extra charge. All right. Now this interface here allows you to look at the KPIs on a monthly basis, okay, and in terms of it, like trending scenario. So look at January, then you look at January with February by choosing February. Choose March, it shows January to March. If I choose November, it shows January to November and leaves December blank. So it hides all the other months and lets you see a particular month. If you choose, of course, the year, then it shows the whole, all the different year months, right? And it automatically does the weighted average for the KPIs as well, for each month and as well as for the entire year. So this allows you to kind of see at a glance everything that's happening on the monthly basis, and you can compare. That's why the charts are going to be created for this, and automatic chart will be created for this, to enable you see in a visual manner the trend. So when you see the trend, it gives you an idea of where things may be going wrong. You understand? All right. This is the 5 KPIs interface, and then you have the actual net worth statement itself. All right, the report format proper, where you have the KPIs at the bottom. Okay, the 3 KPIs: the net capital ratio, working capital ratio, the current capital ratio, the net worth itself. All right, so that's available also in using a dynamic menu. You can generate for a particular month. You can generate for into June. You can generate for October. You can generate for December, and you can generate for the entire year at the click of a button. Imagine if you had to do that manually. That would be hell. So the whole idea of this is, you can get the raw data. If you are trying to invest in a farm, tell them to send you the raw data. Tell them to provide it. You get give them the format, they fill in the raw data for you, then you slot it into the software. It tells you what you need to know straight away. Then you can discuss with your consultant if you are not somebody that's savvy or familiar with how to interpret those ratios and the values. All right. So this is the net worth statement, and then you have the income statement. All right, which is you can see the same format as what we had as the KPI cumulative format. So this is a cumulative format also for the income statement. You can see the net income there at the top, KPI 1, and then you can see all the different income heads. All right, crop sales, livestock sales, other receipts. Maybe you have a restaurant, maybe you have some other things you sell. Maybe you sell black soldier fly larva, whatever it might be, and all of those are totaled up. But you are able to actually again dynamically generate the report in a trending manner. So you can look at January and February alone. You can see that. You can look up to July or September. Okay. You can decide to look at up to maybe June. So the report allows you to generate what you want to see at any point in time. You can then take a snapshot. That's the whole idea. But this time around in a manner that allows you to trend them, not just one particular period. All right. So that's it. Well, I might as well just add it. So here's the charted interface. You can see the way the charts will change depending on what you select from the rough menu. So I'm in May. If I choose September, I plus data up to September. So the October data just goes to 0. But you understand why that is so. So December, the whole thing gets plotted, and you're able to just send to the printer if you want. Click print preview, and it's ready to go. So all three charts, the first chart is the one for the 3 KPIs, the current capital ratio, net working ratio, and the working capital ratio, and then you have the one for the income statement and then the net worth. All right, so that's it.